I'm Stacie Bratcher, your Kearney Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, and this is Take Note Kearney, sponsored by the Kearney Trust Company, where they believe in the power of community and shopping locally. Today, we have the honor of talking with Tabitha Elliott with Home Experts by EXP Realty. Tabitha, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Stacie.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me.
We're so glad you're here today. So tell us a little bit about Home Experts.
Okay, so we're a real estate office of real estate agents, but the name Home Expert, there's kind of a longer story. So I've been in real estate since 1998.
Wow.
And I'm right out of college.
Okay.
And I've done a lot of things in real estate. And so I was flipping houses. I've owned rental property that whole time as well.
Oh.
And in 2006, besides selling real estate, I became an accredited home stager, and I started doing staging consultations for other agents. And I was selling homes like rent to own as a landlord. So I had a lot of things happening.
Yes.
And it wasn't just realtor. So I had to come up with a generic term that meant I do a lot of things in real estate. And so Home Experts was what came to me, and at that time that kind of fit a neutral description for people that need a home in whatever form it was, whether it was renting or sell a messed up house that was a fixer-upper. So I came up with Home Experts back then, and it's just stuck with me all this time.
Okay.
And so then it kind of became, I was the KC Home Expert for the working in the whole area. And when I opened the office here in Kearney, that's the name that we went with, and the group of agents that came with me liked it. So
there you go.
We're the Home Experts.
I like it. It works. Why change it?
Right. It's
yeah.
unique.
So what is interesting about real estate?
Oh my goodness, what isn't interesting about real estate? Because there's such a variety of things that we do, mostly because there's a variety of people that we work with. So every client has unique needs. They have a unique situation. Every home is unique, the location, the structure, the problems, the amenities and features. There's not another one exactly like it. And then you have every client. There's not another person exactly like them.
True.
So there's such a wide range of reasons people are buying or selling. So it can be happy, exciting things like, hey, we're starting a family and we need more space, or we took a job transfer and we're moving to this place called Kearney, Missouri. I'm like, oh, great, let me tell you all about Kearney. There can be, or, I've had clients that they're recent widows and they have to sell, and they're in the middle of a very traumatic time. Or mom went to the nursing home and we have to sell her home. So we really get involved kind of in all these different aspects of their lives. Yes. Yeah. And because real estate is often very complicated or takes a long time.
Yeah, and it's very emotional.
It's very emotional. Often it is. And so I actually really get the opportunity to become very close with a lot of people. And that is the greatest blessing of real estate for me, is that I've just met and become, friends with a lot of people through the process of being their realtor.
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's really fascinating. I've never really thought about it from that standpoint, how many different people and lives and different aspects that you touch each day with the process of buying a home. That's really neat.
Yes, because it is so involved in their family and their life, and it's stressful often.
Very
They're
stressful.
moving. It's a big financial decision. There's a lot of physical labor involved with getting a house ready to sell.
Oh gosh.
Things go wrong and buyers back out, and so my grandpa always said too, like, there's no closer friend than one you met in a foxhole. He was a veteran, and maybe that's a little bit of the factor. We also kind of go through some crisis together. I always warn people, we probably might have one mini crisis before this closes, but that's why you have me. I'm here to, don't worry, don't panic.
I'm just thinking you're a counselor too. I know, like, when we've sold a house and people wanted us to change something, we're like, change, there's nothing wrong with that. What do you want to change? So that's
absolutely.
You take it personally.
My mentor that was my realtor friend in my first office when I was in my early 20s, he told me that. He's like, well, half your job is marriage counselor. I have had couples break out in fights in the backseat of my car over which house they were not going to buy or buy. But, it's just part of life. So we get to be involved in what's happening.
Now, I like that you said you talk to people who are planning to move to Kearney, and you help them to understand what they can expect here. Will you give me your pitch?
Oh, I don't know if I can do it justice because I love this area. I relocated myself here from out of state, over a decade ago. And I chose to place my office here for a number of reasons too, because we have phenomenal features. You get the best of city living and also small town. I mean, you can get to all the major shopping just as fast as if you lived in the city, but you're going 70 miles an hour with no slowdowns versus stoplight, right?
Or 80.
Anyway, if I see you on the side of the road, I'll be like, hi, Stacie.
Just wave.
Right. But it's just really, you have access to downtown Kansas City. You can be downtown in under 30 minutes. And, but you can also, drive out here and see green pastures and cows on your commute home. You can, I love to walk some of the trails here on my breaks at work. And, it's just, I can go do all my little in-town shopping, like everything I need's within 3 to 6 blocks of each other. That, and just really, it's great people. This whole region of the country, I talk to people that move to this area from other places all of the time. And so often they talk about, it's so friendly here. People are so friendly and welcoming, and that's been my experience too.
Okay, so you mentioned shopping local. Tell us some of your favorite places.
I happen to live Paisley Perk. It's a favorite. The feed store, I spend a lot of time there because I benefit from having that country life just outside of town.
If I remember right, you have several animals, maybe a zoo.
Too many. I do have a lot of livestock. So we have a mini farm, and so I understand kind of acreage buyers, and
there you go.
So I spend a lot of time talking about septic tanks and
fun.
I have a pair of rubber boots in the back of my car for special occasions. And so again, it's that perk of having all these different features. We have little boutique shops here, where you can go get, wonderful scented candles or, special apparel. So we have a nice blend of small local shops along with the easy access to more big box nearby, or, we have great grocery store here.
We do?
Yes.
So what makes Home Experts different from some of the other real estate options that we have in town?
Well, probably the most unique thing about us, Stacie, is that we look kind of like we're a team office, but we're a unique blend. So EXP is actually a cloud-based company, and it's the largest independent brokerage in the United States.
Wow.
And so we have tremendous access to a lot of staff and personnel, but they're all cloud-based. They're not in our office in Kearney.
Interesting.
So our local group of agents, we have individual agents at our office. I've also had a team, so we have both, individual agents and team members. And then, so we support each other and have the benefit of a local office, but we also have the support of this tremendous company called EXP Realty. And so we've got like 12 staff members for Missouri, and we've got 4 brokers that are managing brokers. We have access to, like 12 hours a day, and if one of them's on vacation, there's another one there. Some of the things I didn't like about real estate is one person trying to do it all is very challenging anymore.
Right.
And so that way we have a lot of support in the cloud and great online training, like 50 hours a week of live training. Like I can't possibly provide that level of training to our agents. So I liked the partnership of being a local office with a great place that we can come and enjoy working if we're working in the office or working at home. But everything's available from home phone, computer. They don't have to come to the office at all because everything is accessible online.
Wow, that's
so it's
great.
The modern way real estate works, really.
Yeah, it's interesting how business has really changed, especially in the last 5 years.
So fast.
And your office is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
So tell everybody, how can they find you?
Okay, so we're right off of the interstate exit. Now that we have 2 interstate exits,
Right.
I have to say which one.
Which
right?
one?
So,
Yes.
Right, they're right by Price Chopper and
The original
Verizon,
exit.
The original Kearney exit. But if you're not from here, you don't know which
don't know,
one. Right, so we're right there, right in between Sonic and McDonald's. Most
you
people
go.
know where one of those 2 things are, across
Perfect.
from Quick Trip. So,
Yes. And your website?
It's homeexpertsagents.com.
Okay. And the phone number, is that relevant?
Yeah,
Okay.
we do. We have a local phone number
Great.
office. And so, 816-635-2284.
Okay. Well, we are out of time. I am so
Right.
glad to have this time to talk to you. Thanks for being here, for enlightening us about Home Experts. Was there anything we missed that you want to share?
Just, I'll say how much I appreciate the chamber and your enthusiasm to support the businesses here. And, we had a really great ribbon cutting.
Yes, that one was fun.
Oh, it was so much fun, and we just enjoyed it. And so we appreciate the tremendous sense of community that there is in Kearney and the
Yes.
support for business here. And you're a very big part of that. So just so you know, we appreciate you.
Thank you, Tabitha. I appreciate it.
All right.
I'm Stacie Bratcher with the Kearney Chamber of Commerce, and this is Take Note Kearney, sponsored by the Kearney Trust Company, supporting the Kearney community since 1882. Thanks for watching today.